Just a quick video on my first impressions review of this amazing game. And this comes to show you why it's important for bigger YouTubers than I'll ever be when they get the game early. Why it's important for a lot of them to be playing these games for dozens and dozens of hours at a time. Because you just don't get the full scope of the game. And I can't do reviews anyways because my brain just doesn't work properly that way. But what I can tell you is once you get the broom, this game just opens up on a whole new level. If you don't want to see those icons, you can get rid of all those elements if you wish. You can fast travel, you get a land mount, a griffin-like flying mount, the broom. The performance is amazing, regardless of the graphical settings you choose. The game doesn't really hold you back. It's very open-ended. I mean, obviously, to progress through the story, you have to progress through the story in the chronological order, but you can pick up side quests whenever you want. You can also just go anywhere in the game world. So right now, for example, I mean, I went to the very, very tip of North Ford Bog, which I believe is the entire game. Like, I think this is the whole game here. This is it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, it's small or anything. I'm just saying that like, this is it. I believe this is the entire game. And essentially, it appears like you can go just wherever you want, unlock the flames, which are your fast travel points. You can skip day and night. You can transmog your gear, make anything look the way you want. Oh, you want him to have a jacket? Great, let's put that on. Oh, you don't like that? Maybe you want something different. Like, I mean, you just literally make the character look the way you want, and that's with the jacket. You've got your outfit. So if you like the looks of this outfit, but this one's stronger, wear the stronger one, but wear that one if it looks nicer to you. I mean, the options are pretty wild. And to me, that's really important in a game like this because it's all about options. I mean, even your wand handle you can change. Maybe you don't want a handle. Like, it's just wow. Talent tree, inventory, there's challenges. Oh man, it's just so well put together.
A castle must have been quite stately in its time.
So that's all I wanted to say. Is this game is just wow. Oh, and when you're on the broom, it's cool because you can just like go to stuff and just like loot it. There's a bunch of dungeons and caves, and they can be pretty big. Like, there's one that I did, and I mean, it took a while for me to get through it. So, in many ways, this sort of kind of reminds me of Skyrim in terms of the functionality in some ways, apart from, the flying on a stick. But, yeah. Oh, and the enemies scale up to you, not down to you. So, even when I was like level 11 or 12, and now I am level 15. The enemies were no higher than 15, at least for me, while I've been playing. And that's kind of cool because even though I was a couple of levels below, this isn't like some other games where that is a very nasty thing and you'll get your butt kicked. Now, I am on story mode. There are different difficulty modes that you can change at any given time. So again, there's just options. The combat is just simply a lot of fun too. Like, oh man. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me see something here. Let me go to another flame. I've already got those ones there. You know what? Let's go. Let's backtrack a little bit. Let's go grab that one right there. I'll show you a little bit of the combat. I mean, obviously, I got a bunch of gameplay footage of the game in general. But it's really cool. just how everything... Let's see if we can hide, which, by the way, you can stealth. Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm trying to unmount. So that's to reveal stuff, if you haven't guessed it. These are all your skills. You just pull the trigger, decide where you want to assign it. You can repair things. You can stealth. You could just choose, basically, what you want. So there's not, like, too much, but enough so that it doesn't feel, like, bland. So here, let me show you a little bit of an example of some gameplay. We could pick up something with that prompt, bonker in the noggin. You can turn off those prompts if you want. Like, you can levitate them. You can burn them. I think I missed. That's okay. Keep in mind, this is on story. Oh, these are level 20. But again, it's on story mode. Watch. Because her bubble was red, I did a red spell. If you want to call it a red spell. Just to kind of... Oh, and then you could do a big nasty move like that. Turn them into a chicken. So he's yellow. We'll do yellow. So you could kind of... You're getting an idea there, and this is again on ray tracing with the fidelity on. I think I bonked. Ooh, you're on fire, baby! And there you go.
Shame nobody saw that.
I think that's the first time I've actually had to drink all throughout my playthrough. And the reason for that is, well, because it's on story mode. So that's why I was able to get away with that. If it was on hard, there's a good chance I wouldn't have been able to pull off that stunt. Enemies respawn. You're never, like, in a completely dead world. But again, all of these things I'm telling you, this is a very vague first impression review of the game. There's a lot of things you could do. You can grow herbs at the main castle. Whoops. There we go. You can't enter while mounted. Well, I got news for you, pal. I'm going to go where I want, when I want. There's 4 different houses you can choose from. Doesn't appear to overly dramatically actually really change too much, except for like a little bit of dialogue.
Is not appropriately. You're the little sod that saves avoiding us.
And yes, the prompts, the numbers, all of that can be turned off. See? She's got the red bubble, and I'm trying to do other spells, and it's not working. You gotta match the color, if you will. So there's like some combos, there's trials, there's puzzles. I'm just...
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Yeah, Merlin trial. I haven't been able to figure those out yet. But again, I'm at the very, very beginning of the game. Just a couple of hours in. And I've been kind of messing around a lot. Making a bunch of videos. How to do this, how to do that. So this, for me, lives beyond the hype. It's just... words in the dictionary have a hard time encompassing just how amazing this game is. Again, you can just do what you want when you want. But it's naturally going to be suggested that you follow the story, because you're going to unlock some cool stuff. Like, if you just keep doing this, you're not going to get your broom if you don't go through the natural progression of the story. So I would say follow the story hard until you until you get to the broom. And then from there... Wow. Holy shish kebab. That is something. Oh, it's that guy doing it. At first, I thought it might have been me. You like the fire? Oh, and you can target them if you want. Like lock target. No, you don't want to levitate? No, 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 no. Oh, I just blocked you. And for a game this detailed, in closing, because I could make this video forever, and I don't want to do that.
Revelio.
It just fucking works. Like, are there glitches? I'm sure there's a few, but this is no Cyberpunk kind of fiasco, or even The Witcher 3 when it first came out, or even the remake when it first came out with game-breaking progression. Again, I'm not far into the game, but so far, I know I've said this multiple times, first impression. As you've all heard the saying before, that a first impression is a lasting impression. This is just out of this world. That's all I gotta say. I don't even know what to really say. It's just, get the goddamn game if you haven't already, if you've been on the fence. Just get it. Again, fidelity with ray tracing, I'm finding overall, is the nicest, but performance is still very, very nice. Oh, man. All right, I gotta get going. So, if you liked the video, go ahead. Give it a thumbs up. I mean, it does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, well, that's too bad. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And as always, I'll bend it in half, twist it, and break off this broomstick off in your ass. See that tip there, how it's a little bit thicker? Yeah, that's meant for where the sun don't shine. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, obviously, that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, I don't blame you. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Oh, man, I love this game. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.